Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ravikumar Nadar show. And today I have again an amazing guest. And this is the guest where I met him personally in one of the masterminding groups. And you all are going to enjoy this conversation because this is something, the topic which we are going to talk about today, that is something which each and everyone needs to make sure that they take this as a lifestyle. Now, the guest about whom I'm talking about, he has done his MBA and turned into a fitness and nutrition expert. He believes in natural fitness and leads through example by maintaining healthy and fit lifestyle naturally with the six packs abs. And he have already handled 1900 plus clients all across the globe in the past 5 years, not only in India. And he also represented India in natural fitness, modeling, and bodybuilding on international stage and bagged two silvers in respective categories in 2019. Not only that, he have trained people into the finals of Mr. India by Times of India. And he's an expert in fitness and nutrition science from Institute of Fitness and Nutrition Science INFS. And currently he is building a live fit movement, and his mission is to find the biggest pandemic, which is not the virus, the coronavirus related, the pandemic about obesity, and reduce health hazards such as diabetes, cholesterol, etc., apps, and help 50 million people transform naturally. So let me give a big round of applause and have a warm welcome to none other than Vishnu Mohan. Welcome, Vishnu Mohan, to the Ravikumar Nadar show.
Thank you so much, Ravi, for the brief intro, and it's my pleasure to be on this show. Thank you.
Good to see you, Vishnu. And the audience is going to love this conversation because this is something which is needed, and especially in India and during this pandemic. So I am super excited, Vishnu. So
Thank
could
you.
you please go through like your journey a little bit, like maybe it's kind of a 3 or 5 minute version that you were and to who you are right now as a fitness and nutrition coach.
Okay. To begin with, see, since my childhood, since my school days, I've always been a very lean guy. So after my 12th standard, I started working out, known knowledge about nutrition and all. You know that we eat all the normal food at home, normal rice, roti, dal, and sabzi and all, and you train well. But after some time, I got to notice that changes are not happening because my nutrition was not on point. And at that time in India, YouTube and internet was not that huge that you get some genuine knowledge about what to eat or how much amount of protein you should have, and we did not know that whom to go to for the knowledge. And then fast forward after my MBA and all, I got into corporate job like everyone does. I was handling
Yes.
aerospace and automotive for US. I was working as a senior business analyst, and uh, what happened is that during that time I started reading a lot of research articles, and I got connected with a Facebook group wherein a lot of like-minded people were trying to transform each other naturally. So I read more and more about it and transformed myself. And from there was a time I was working both as a fitness and nutrition coach and as a business developer. So at one point of time I had to take a decision that both cannot be done. So because my clients were increasing, I was getting clients from all across the globe, luckily. So then I took a call, and I am very happy that I made a decision back in 2017, 16 and 2017, that I should quit my corporate job. And now I've been coaching people for 5 years, 3 months now. So
Wow.
it's more than 5 years, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. Still, I believe it's just a start. From here, the idea is to build a brand and to spread more awareness about my brand LYVFIT. I've also written a book which is about to launch in another 10 days. So yeah, that's pretty much. And I'm also an athlete. I compete in natural bodybuilding and fitness modeling shows. So next target is to compete this year end, and the aim is to get gold this time, because last time when I went for the competition, it was two silvers, but the experience was amazing. It was my first time on stage. So this time, hopefully, I'm aiming for gold. So a lot of things coming up in 2022.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. And we feel very proud that because someone as from India who is representing our own country and internationally. So how is that preparation which is going on, and how does that feel like, when you are going and competing with others internationally, and what kind of a feeling it gives? Not only feeling like what do you think yourself that you are representing something of?
Yes. See, it's a very amazing feeling. To be very honest, I understand that when I see people from, say, Germany or England and all, supposedly the people who are outside, they have little more experience than me, and plus, since childhood, their lifestyle has been into fitness. Like they have been eating right amount. Their eating habits have been good. But for me, it's been a little challenge because I started eating out right and training well 5 years back. So at the
Okay.
age of, say, right now, if I'm 31, I started out after 26.
Mhm.
So it's a bit of a challenge. I know that physically I might not be that huge, but like I say, we cannot do anything about the past. We can only work in the present, and plus, it's an amazing experience standing in front of people, not just in context of bodybuilding, but it gives you a lot of confidence that you are very confident showing off your physique, which you have worked hard, and plus, it's about discipline. That not only the stage day, the entire year goes into preparation where you're eating right, you're training well, you're disciplined. And see, workout, training well and eating right not just shows in your physical frame, but what it does is that it gives you a routine. Even my work and everything is streamlined, because I know that this time I have to sleep, this time I have to wake up, this time I need to work, this time is my workout time. So you are in a proper routine, which gives you a
Mhm.
very good direction. I think that bodybuilding has helped me in whatever little success I've achieved in my career. Bodybuilding has played a very important, crucial role.
Great, great. Good to know that. And Vishnu, tell us something like, how this all got started. Was this from childhood that you want to become a bodybuilder and you want to do something in a fitness? Like, what was that turning point in your life? Or maybe we can say that a breakthrough you got in your life, which made you to shift your thinking and you have to do something related to fitness. What was that?
No, never. I was never into bodybuilding and all. But somewhere, I guess, down the line after 12th standard, I always thought that ki, nahi, I have to become an actor or a model. So for that, you need a good physique. So it started like that.
Okay.
And in fact, back in 2014, I even joined Barry John Acting Studio in Mumbai, where I did my course for acting, and I was the topper of my batch. And
Mhm.
but what happened is that during that time I explored, I started enjoying fitness, like working out, eating right, and all, more than acting things. So, and I wanted to explore more about it. I loved reading about it. So then that shift happened. Then I got to understand in 2014-15, that time, that fitness is a thing which I truly love. I love training. At that time, I used to train people for free initially, so I used
Okay.
to love that, and that gave me confidence that if something you love, in return, when you're not getting paid and still you love it, that means that you're really passionate about it. And that gave me a heads up that I should read more about it. I should get some certifications. See, certifications, I'll still say that anybody can get it, but you have to be really passionate about fitness. Like, you have to lead by example. I've seen a lot of coaches who
Yes.
have all the bookish knowledge, but themselves, they are not able to apply that discipline in their lifestyles. They are fat, they're obese, and but still they have all the knowledge, but they don't have any practical experience. They don't know how it feels to be in that position where you are training and dieting hard on a daily basis.
That's correct. Yeah, I was also supposed to think in that way because there are so many coaches when it comes to in fitness world as well. Not only over the world, I would say there are so many people who has a right kind of a knowledge and they are the one who will be able to coach you, but at the same time they are not leading with example. So you will be getting very few people, and especially like Vishnu, definitely he is someone who is leading as an example. Not only what he is asking his or like like clients to do, but he is also implementing with the great daily discipline. Wonderful. And how did bodybuilding naturally has changed your life, Vishnu?
See, first of all, bodybuilding naturally is very difficult because when it comes to bodybuilding, if you look at the federations which are little famous internationally, such as Mr. Olympia or India, also like Muscle Mania or Fit Factor, they're not natural. And natural bodybuilding is not that famous because we don't look that huge like other pro bodybuilders. Their physique looks different. You might have seen, right? They look
Right.
huge, they look ripped, and they look little different from the crowd. So what happens is that first of all, natural bodybuilding is picking up in India. Still, I would say that there are few international bodies, such as which I competed, IC, and the name itself is I Compete Natural, and a few other bodies in UK and Australia and all, which are picking up. So my aim is to spread natural bodybuilding and fitness as much as possible, because through steroids you might look huge, you might look good. See, end of the day, it's your personal choice whether you want to take it or not. But my idea is you should not only look fit from the outside, but you should be fit from the inside too, without any health issues and all.
Mm.
So see, what's the point if I take steroids and if I win a pro show, and after that all my life is full of health issues, blood works, and other things. I have to be always feared about anything might go wrong because I've taken something unnatural, right? Because obviously, see, it has a lot of risk. We need to understand that if we are taking something which makes us grow unnaturally, then obviously it's not right. We are taking our bodies beyond the capabilities. Naturally, when we are doing, our organs don't grow huge. We are just working on our muscles, muscle tissue, and everything. But when you take steroids, it affects your internal organs too. Because when you
Mm.
are injecting it, it would not differentiate. Achha, he only wants muscles. He does not want his organs to grow. It does not work like that. So I've seen a lot of complications in people who have taken it. So yeah, how it changed earlier, even I used to think that natural bodybuilding is not possible. You are not, see, I have everyone has this mindset, right? Getting
Yes.
abs or getting lean and having that photo shooter, the actor kind of a physique is only possible if you take something apart from normal diet, right?
Correct.
They feel that having normal food items would not work. It's all about calories. You can fix everything you want within your food items. If you look at my food, if you follow me on Instagram, you might be able to see that I post my food very frequently. I eat biryani, I eat dal rice, I eat roti sabzi, everything, but everything is quantified. The oil is that measured, the food items are measured, and I eat quantified meals. So that helps me to keep my journey sustainable, and I myself, through my example, have discovered that it's very easy to get a natural physique, like to have a photo shoot physique naturally. Obviously, you will need patience and consistency, but like you will feel healthy from the inside too.
That's correct. That's yes. So you're not only talking about right, because many a time what people think, right, naturally, first of all, the first myth that has been broken, that we cannot build naturally we cannot become a bodybuilder naturally. Definitely there needs to be steroids, or there needs to be some kind of a supplements, each and everything. But they are not, they are only aware of the supplements, but they are not aware of someone who can tell you like what right kind of a food you need to eat and what quantity you need to eat, and that what makes a huge difference. So what is the maximum body we can build naturally without supplement, as per your experience?
There is no maximum limit to it. Like, it, you will always grow. If you are
Mhm.
consistent, you'll always keep growing even in your 30s, 40s, 50s. But with age, that growth will slow down because it's a natural phenomena, because after 30 your testosterone levels drop. So lucky are people, guys whom I see at the age of 18. So I have clients who are 18, 19, who have an amazing physique, even better than me, better than most of the people out there, because they have started at the right time. Because that's the
Okay.
peak time to get started with bodybuilding, eating right, training. Because at that time, your body recovers very quickly from the workouts. You do not, the risk of injury is very less because you are young. So that is there. And plus, see, we cannot forecast that how well a person can do. I've seen person 40, who's aged 47 do well than a person who is aged 22. So it's more about genetics, how your body will respond, how you are disciplined. So see, we can supposedly you are my client. I cannot forecast that how disciplined Ravi would be in the coming weeks or coming months. That
Correct.
purely depend. I can just guide you, like that's 50%. I can prepare plans, I can design things according to your body type and goals, but work done is in your hands, right? So somebody might be more disciplined. Some, you see, smallest of the factors, such as if suppose we both are on a goal to achieve muscles, and I am sleeping for 7 hours and you are sleeping for 8 hours, even that 1 hour can create a difference on
Oh,
a daily basis, right? So sleep, your water intake, your food intake, your stress levels, a lot of factors come into place when it comes to muscle growth. So there are no limits. A lot of things such as genetics and your recovery comes into play. But trust me, naturally, to have a good physique, if you're patient and if it's very much possible.
that's great. And someone like the people might think, right? Okay, and especially in India, if you see that we are someone who majorly influenced by the Bollywoods, right? The actors, and for example, John Abraham, or maybe Vidyut Jamwal, or maybe Tiger Shroff. So these kind of a muscle, do you think like is it possible to build that kind of a muscle naturally if the client is having patience?
Yes, very much possible. But see, I would like to clear a few myths here. I would not take name of any actor, but a
Correct.
lot of celebrities, Bollywood or Hollywood, which we see, they transform themselves in a very short span for a particular role. You might see that in January they are looking like this, but in March they'll be looking something different for a particular role because, no, see, we need to understand that a lot of crores are running on them. Like a lot of money has been put on them, and they don't want to go wrong with the look, or they don't want to go wrong with the timing. So
Correct.
lot of celebrities which we follow, they are not natural, they are on steroids, but we need to understand that they have a team behind them, the team of
Mhm.
doctors. They know that what is going inside them, what is coming out of them. They have that post cycle therapy and everything. But we need to understand, we as common people, even supposedly you are into some other business, you might have the money, but we don't have the luxury to have that team. And see, our sole job is not just to eat and train and take steroids and all, right? We have other things to take care of. So I would advise that do not chase any actor's physique. You can have idols, like I love Dwayne Johnson, like, right, the Bollywood actor, The Rock. But see, I know that even if I train naturally for another say 20 years or 30 years, I would not be able to achieve that physique.
Correct.
I'm okay with it. I know that naturally I'll be able to build a good physique, not as good as him, but I have no regrets that I'll not be able to reach those levels. But like I said, do not chase any celebrity physique or Instagram physique. You do not know that they're natural, and 95% of the times they're not natural. Like Akshay Kumar, he's natural. Right, he's natural. That kind of a fit physique can be made, and there are a few other people who are natural. But the names which you mentioned, I would not. I'm not in like 100% confident that they are natural.
That's great. And again, Vishnu, this is something it's like openly for the audiences and everyone. It is a choice. Like it's our choice whether we have to do it for a naturally or we have to do it by getting the steroids or supplements, everything. And taking into the consider, you have rightly said that we only see what is coming in behind, maybe in the films or maybe in the Instagram stories or Instagram posters, or maybe someone like who has a very much huge muscle building, but we do not know they have not only enough money but they have a team behind them to check each and everything,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
a normal people will not have. They will only think that just by taking supplement I will go ahead and get that six pack abs, but what is the maintenance after that?
See,
That is
not
something.
just the maintenance, we don't know that in spite of doing it in a safe manner, whether they are having any side effects or not. They'll not come up and say in public that I faced this issue, I had this kidney issue. See, immediately they'll get operated at the best of the hospitals in the world.
Correct.
Somebody has kidney issue, somebody has lung issue, immediately they'll get the best facility in the world. But we might not be that lucky as them. Even in spite, our doctors might not be able to figure out that what went wrong in us, even if
That's
something
correct.
happens to us, right? So be very careful. See, like I always say, when you're following the masses, just be careful, because a lot of times even a majority of people can be wrong.
Exactly, they can be. And I clearly like remember the thing when I used to work out, and at the age of I think like from 20 or 21st I just got started, and I used to work out, and there was a period of time as per my interest I used to go twice a gym, morning as well, work out for one muscle, for example like shoulder, and then evening. So that kind of interest was there, but later on that only like maybe just a weekday. And then later on also there was a time in between wherein I took supplements as well. But
Hmm.
now when I got to know that the awareness that how you need to use that particular supplements, if you have taken that supplements not in the right way, the damage is like is used, which
Yeah.
you are not just aware of. And now like I've been not working out, so it's been like I left gym and everything, so now I focus more on naturally, so that it's not only about like the way you look outside, and it's also like how you feel better inside as well. And this comes to the next question, that how much role a mindset plays for a bodybuilder who wants to build a body naturally. Is
See,
that just a workout? They just need to do right kind of a workout, or what about the mindset?
I always say a transformation, whether it be from being skinny to fat, or say muscular, or from being fat to fit, it's all about mindset. See, you will see in the gym, maximum number of people all are doing almost the same workout. Even diet is almost similar. See, there is no fancy things. What differentiates people who transform from people who do not transform is their mindset. That, see, there'll be good days, there'll be bad days. People generally say, na, to me, they say, "Ki, "Arey, you are fit because you are into fitness, so you are bound to be fit." I'll say that out of 6 days in a week, at least 3 days I don't feel like working out or dieting, right? But still I do it, because I know that what is more important than what I need right now. I would obviously love to rest and watch TV rather than working out. But see, what differentiates people who transform now, in spite of all the odds, they are very strong, they are very disciplined. What we need is not motivation, what we need is consistency and discipline in any situation. So see, you'll always have challenges. People generally think, me right now things are not going right in my business, things are not going right in my family or something. If you think some or the other challenge will always be there, if you wait that everything would be right and then you will start with your journey, it's like you are just fooling yourself. Because see, when in career, or when in life, when you go up it will become more and more challenging. Supposedly right now you are an employee, tomorrow if you're an employer, then at that time you'll have other kind of difficulties and other kind of challenges. Still you'll have challenges at different levels, right? So it's all about your mindset. If you have a strong mindset, trust me, nobody can stop you from getting transformed. See, physical transformation is very easy if you have a strong mind.
Great, great, great. Now, what were the limiting beliefs? When I ask limiting beliefs of you, like when you started into fitness and doing it naturally, what was the top three limiting beliefs you had, and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, first one was that I thought that I would never be able to build muscles naturally, because I thought that I was putting in 2 to 3 hours in the gym. I was eating a lot of food. So what happened is that I got to understand eating a lot of food. I was very skinny, but what happened is that I understood eating a lot of food is not a great idea. Eating the right food is like, I was not having enough protein. I was not eating enough paneer or chicken or eggs or soya. Whether you're a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian, you need to have enough protein. And sadly, in India, our food is more of like inclined towards carbohydrates and fats. Like we eat a lot of rice, we eat a lot of roti and sabzi and everything, but having a little bit of chicken or fish or soya or paneer or something on a daily basis, we miss out on that. Even you might know, right? Like when we were children, chicken or paneer, or these are things which we eat on Sundays or some special day.
Correct.
We don't eat daily, but we need to understand eggs, chicken, or paneer, soya has to be in our daily diet in each meal. So that was number one, which I got to understand that until I don't eat right, I'm not going to transform. Number two is that What I used to believe is that I have to do a lot of cardio and I have to overtrain myself to transform. When we look at videos and movies and all, we see, right, people are training for 5 hours, 6 hours, and they are transforming themselves. See, it's a very wrong way. Workout is not a process where you build your physique. Workout is a process where you break your physique. So there is a limit to it.
Mm.
1.5 hours to 2 hours of workout is good enough in a day. Rest, what helps you build a good physique is your nutrition, your sleep, your water intake, and your non-exercise activity levels. That how active you are apart from the workout, like you're hitting good number of steps in a day. Or suppose now some people, they don't transform because they eat well, they work out well, but apart from the workout they sit in the entire day, either in the
Mm.
couch or on the working desk. So that is not going well. Apart from that, you have to stay active. So like number two I said is that your all overall activity levels should be good. You cannot overtrain in the gym thinking that you ate something wrong and now you will burn the calories. That doesn't happen. And
Okay.
number three is that, see, naturally you have to have a lot of patience. Like you will be if you're trying if I'm trying to build muscles, see, it's very easy to put on size. Like you can eat all the things which you see in front of you and you can gain size, but gaining muscles is not equal to gaining size. You can have a 20-inch bicep, but it will be a mixture of fat and muscles. But rather than that, I believe that have a 15-inch or 16-inch biceps, that is pure muscles.
Mm.
Right? Like anybody can look huge, but if he removes the t-shirt, he might be fat and chubby inside. Right? His fat percentage would be high. But the true thing is that whatever you gain, see, gaining muscles is way more difficult than losing fat. Okay, I have been struggling for the past 2 years, 3 years. I've been like, you grow very slow. So you have to have that patience. You have to accept it. You cannot get impatient. Like, let me eat more and I'll gain more. See, if you eat more and try to gain it, it's not muscles. You're gaining fat. And then again, you will have to cut it down. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's three things which I've learned and which were the obstacles in my initial fitness journey.
Great. And I personally had one of the myth. I don't know, maybe you can tell that is a myth or that is the fact. Okay. So when I used to go for a workout, right? So I'm a 6 foot tall. Okay.
Hmm.
So during that gym, I can see that people who comes with a short height, maybe like 4.5, or maybe 5. So during that time, like I used to think like it's easy for that person who is short, because of the length of their biceps and everything, they will be able to get their muscle quickly compared to me as a 6 foot tall, that it takes a lot of hard work. So what is that like?
Very good question. See, it's not that they put on more muscles than us. See, you and that supposedly you're 6 feet and a friend of yours is 5 feet. You both have similar body types, just the height difference.
Mhm.
And you start training right, you start dieting right, and everything. But he might look a little more muscular than you after 6 months because of his limb length. What happens is that it creates an illusion that they are more muscular because they are short, right?
Mhm.
So like say same, but it's not that you're having less muscles. For us, people like us who are tall, for us to look huge, we'll have to pack on more muscles than them.
Okay.
Like we'll look more huge at a later stage.
Mhm.
At that time obviously they also will look muscular, but we'll have to pack on more muscles than them to look huge because our size is different. We have long legs and we have long hands, so we'll have to put on more muscles to look good at our height.
Yes, absolutely. Because this is something I always used to focus on during that, and it was like 10, 15 years back.
Yeah,
So
see,
I already had that in my mind.
take this example now. Say Salman Khan looks very muscular and all because of his height. More role is to play is height too. Say for example Arjun Rampal and Salman Khan, and say maybe now Arjun Rampal has more muscles, but he still looks leaner than Salman Khan is because of the height. Just
Hmm.
giving you an example, like not the exact one, but you understood the context.
That's correct. Correct. Thanks for sharing that kind of a knowledge, Vishnu, definitely. And what would you like to say? See, this pandemic, okay, due to lockdown, people were not able to do workout and everything. Okay, let's suppose now again there are so many places there is still lockdown which is going on, and some places the gym has been started. What would you like to tell to those people who want to start building muscle naturally? How do they can get started?
See, I would say that those who are taking this excuse of pandemic that they're not able to hit the gym, trust me, even if the situation is perfect, they'll not get started with their fitness journey.
Exactly.
Because they will have some or the other excuse after the pandemic. They'll have the excuse that they have to go to office or they have some work, they have to go out and all. See, start if you're a beginner. At least what you can do is that you can start with free body workouts. You can build on your strength so that once the gyms are open, then you feel good with lifting weights. You will not be a beginner on that day. You can work on your push-ups, you can work on your squats. There are a lot of HIIT workouts which can be done at home. Get a resistance band from Amazon. YouTube is flooded with videos where you can build muscles at home. You see, eating right is possible. Anyways, whatever lockdown happens, grocery shops are not going to stop, right? So
Correct.
people say diet, so I'll do after the pandemic. See, you'll get each and every food item. You'll get start dieting, start doing home workouts, invest in some basic equipment such as few dumbbells, or if supposedly you are worried that you don't want to keep dumbbells at home because of the tiles or whatever it is, what you can do is that you can get at least resistance band, right? That is available on Amazon very easily. And even the equipments, you'll get the basic equipments very easily. 45 minute of workout at home and eating right is very much possible. And in fact, right now when you have more time, your commute time is not there, you are staying at home, rather than spending a lot of time on Netflix or Instagram, better that take out that 45 minutes and start working on your physique, so that once the gyms are open, you'll not be a beginner at that time. A lot of things you'll have learned already, and you'll have the strength to lift weights by then, heavier weights.
Yes, absolutely. And also one of the thing, right? The people who do workout and they go to gym and everything. Also, there are certain kind of a people who think, no, going to the gym, hitting gym in the morning, that is the best time where your body grows fast compared to like hitting the gym when you're doing workout after getting your all the work done and after you are back from office and then hitting in the night like around 8 or maybe 7 or maybe 9 p.m. So what would you like to say about that?
See, there is no best time for a workout. Only thing is that might be in the morning you are more fresh and you're focused, and after work you are a little tired. In fact, not physically, mentally. That
Mhm.
creates an illusion that you are tired. You feel very lethargic and all. But trust me, I have seen people. See, for me, early morning workouts, I don't like it. First thing in the morning, I can do some cardio and all, but first thing in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, I cannot lift heavy weights because lifting weights requires a lot of focus. And your form should be right, your strength levels. I love after, like, say, in the afternoon, at least after having a meal, right? So in the afternoon or towards the evening, I feel very good with my workouts, but it's personal choice. There is no good time or bad time. Like, even if you are a person who are working out in the evening, you can create equally good physique. There is no added advantage of doing in the morning, yeah. But I promote for people who are busy towards the day, if they're done with the workouts in the morning, then they are relieved, right? That kya now, or else it will be there always on their mind, I have to do workout in the evening, I have to finish off their work, because due to any reason they'll not miss their workout. It's done first thing in the morning, and if you feel fresh, you feel confident, you feel that you are able to push weights well in the morning, do it in the morning. If you feel that you are performing well in the gym in the evening, do it in the evening. You feel that you can do it at night, do it at night. Your choice. There is no best time for a workout. See, the only bad workout is the workout which you miss.
That's correct. Yeah, the day when you miss, right? And yes, and coming to that about the day, like there are so many people like who would love and who do workout every day,
Hmm.
not a single day gap or kind of a rest day. So, what is your thinking on that? As per your experience, is that good that doing workout each and every day without giving time to rest for your muscle, or there should be some day where like the entire body should be rest, or maybe kind of doing a massages and everything, right? So,
Absolutely. See, weight training, when you're doing it, you cannot expect good results if you're training daily. what will happen is that your body needs recovery, and during that recovery time only your body will grow. So if you're training 7 days in a week, it's not a great idea. See, what you can do is that you can train, you can do weight training 5 to 6 days in a week, and on rest day, if you don't like taking complete rest, you can play a sport which you like. You can play cricket, or you can do some jogging, or you can say football or whatever it is. It will be an active rest day. You'll not be completely inactive, right? So but doing weight training, like going to the gym and hitting the gym 7 days a week, is not a great idea. At least one day in a week you should be completely out of doing weights. Your body should be rested so that it repairs it, and whatever muscle tissue damage it has you have occurred during your weight training session, it gets time to heal. Because if healing doesn't happen, week after week, after a few weeks you will feel very sore, very demotivated, because you will always be that you're not feeling good, fresh and all.
Exactly, and also when the because most of them, they don't know, they are not aware of the thing. They just think that just doing workout will help them to build a muscle. No, it's not that. The kind of a workout you have done in the gym, okay, the muscles which has been teared by working out. When you get a proper rest, that is the time the actual muscle gets built and shaped, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Great. And what would you like to tell, especially for the people? Okay, one, they have decided that, okay, no supplements, nothing. I want to build a body naturally. Okay. Now, there is a question, a person who is a vegetarian, he's thinking that is there options which is available wherein like, and you just, I'm not a non-vegetarian, so is there enough option which is available and which will help me to build a muscular body naturally?
Mm-hmm. Correct. So this is a very genuine question, and generally people think that vegetarians will not be able to build a good physique because they cannot eat chicken, eggs, and all. See, there are a lot of vegetarian athletes even under me who are having an amazing physique, better than a few non-vegetarians, even better than me. There are few athletes that who are very good. So see, there is always option of having paneer, soya chunks, soya beans, and different kind of lentils. And then see, all supplements are not bad. Like say, few supplements come in handy. In fact, for me also, being a non-vegetarian, I rely on whey protein because for convenience. People generally think that whey protein is something unnatural. It's not. If whey protein is unnatural, then even Cerelac is unnatural, because Cerelac is nothing but whey protein, right? So see, whey protein is a byproduct of paneers. If you can read about it, but what I'll say is that in short, it's a byproduct of milk. So vegetarians who specially feel that they are not able to hit a lot of protein through food, whey protein can come in handy. You can consume it 1 or 2 scoops in a day to hit your protein numbers. And don't worry, if you're not consuming, just make sure that you're eating enough paneer, soya chunks, lentils, and everything. Hit your protein number, you still will have an amazing physique.
Yes, that's great. So thanks for sharing that, because I know definitely the people from the audience, definitely some people might be thinking, okay, it's all about like non-vegetarian. They can go ahead and eat egg, chickens, and everything. But how about me, who is a vegetarian? Will I be able to look more confident, more muscular, and like get that six packs ab? Great.
Absolutely. Paneer, cheese, soya chunks, tofu, lentils. Even if you do not purchase supplements such as whey, I already listed 5 or 6 names which are you can get through food.
Yes. Now, as a fitness coach, okay, and also you help clients to get that particular fitness naturally, how would you manage the routine, okay, when it comes to, for example, you have to go for a meeting or maybe some kind of a thing, or maybe for some kind of a functions where you have to go out of station, okay, and where there is no possibilities of getting the kind of a food you want, and there is no possibility of getting that particular time to do workouts. How do you manage those days, and what would you like to tell to, especially for the people who are fitness freak, and how can they manage at the same time?
See, when you are traveling for 3, 4 days or 5 days, when you are going to a place where there is not a proper gym and you have to rely on outside food, you cannot, there is no provision to cook your meals. I would say that stick to healthy options. I would not tell anyone to starve yourself or don't eat whatever you're getting. See, in restaurant, there is always option like, say, for example, take paneer. Okay, paneer. There is option of having paneer with gravy and everything, and there is option of having paneer tikka, right? So
Right.
choose healthy options, like instead of say deep fried oily stuff, have some dal, rice, paneer or chicken, whatever you can. And see, eggs are very easily available. I don't think there is a place where eggs you will not get eggs you will get, bread you will get, fruits you will get. So see, life will always give you options, right? You have an option to have deep fried stuff, pakode, samosa and burgers and all, but you will also get option of having eggs and fruits and all. I know that you'll not be able to be on a very strict diet, but at least try and eat healthy. If you have gone out after a long time for pure pleasure and you're going out for like having a good time with your family, even if you have a burger or an ice cream once in a while, that's fine. Do not restrict. Or say you have gone to a particular location where they have their specialty, like they have some thali, special thali of their origin or something. And I also go out and I enjoy. Only make sure that once you're back, make sure that you are on track with your routine. If you add a workout, don't stress. If you don't get a gym, there is always option that you walk more over there rather than using more cabs and auto and trains and all. Wherever possible, walk, at least stay active through your steps. Even if you miss out workout for 4 5 days, it's not going to hamper your muscle or anything. You're not going to lose anything. You know that it's a vacation, you are there for some good time, enjoy it, come back and get back on track.
That's correct. That's correct. Because sometimes what happens, because I myself used to feel when I used to do workout regularly, I used to face this kind of a challenges when I go out, and especially one day if I miss the workout, it feels uncomfortable. Or there is something which has not been done on that particular day. Great. So it
No,
is, guys from the audience, it is absolutely fine to miss that particular workout, but not miss that memories for which you have gone for the vacation.
yeah. Mm.
Great. And also, what would you like to say to the people, okay, who just always want to go and start working out and wants to hit gym, but they do not have that courage or they do not have that push, but they want that particular body. And secondly, the people who get started with doing workout in the gym and within first second week they just leave that particular gym because as you know, like there is a some certain body type within first week of workout the entire body, each and every part of your body, you start, it starts paining, and just because of that they think that it's not my cup of tea. What would you like to tell, and as per your experience, what is that?
Uh, See, first of all, don't be underconfident that you what will you do in the gym. See, as for every person, there has been day one, right? So initially, you might be wrong with your form technique. That's okay. It's like any other sport. Like when we started to play cricket or football, we had to work on our form and technique. It's not that on day one we were hitting sixes, right? We had to learn how to hold the bat, how to play that shot, what is cover drive, what is square drive. Same manner, workout is like a sport. You will have to focus on your form and technique. Initially, focus on learning so that na in future, see, it's very difficult to unlearn wrong things. Like
Hmm.
you get, you might have seen people in the gym lifting weights, somehow they're lifting very heavy but with a wrong form. That's not right. You'll get yourself injured. You'll not have a right muscle growth. Even if supposedly you're not lifting super heavy, but your form is good, your technique is good, you can gain good muscles. Just like say in cricket, you might have seen that sometimes say Virat Kohli plays with all his strength, but the ball does not cross the boundary. But sometimes with the proper timing, even with a flick, ball goes out for a six. That's called timing. Same with workouts. Sometimes if you're when you're doing it with right form, then obviously you can gain good muscles rather than just focusing on strength too much. Slowly you will gain strength with your form. And number two is, if you are underconfident that you know what workouts to do, or I'm not sure that what body part should I train in a week, how many times should I train, I don't know. See, the best thing you can do is invest in getting yourself a good coach who can design plans for you according to your body type. He knows better that at what stage you are. So he'll be able to decide that what plans you should do, what calories you should have. Or if you are a person who does not have budget or don't want to enroll under a coach, there is no other option. Read more. Start
Yes.
reading more, learning more. Right now YouTube is filled with knowledge. Just make sure that you click on the right channels. And there are a lot of gimmicky coaches, and there are a lot of so-called influencers who are promoting wrong information. So make sure that you go to research articles such as examine.com, PubMed, and all. You read a lot of research articles, learn that what is diet, what is training, what is the exact workout split. So see, once you read through hit and trial, you will implement it on yourself, and that's the, I guess, the best way. I did it that ways initially. So either reading, or easy one is getting a coach. But like I said, if you do not want to invest money in that, start reading and start designing your own plans.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, so this is something which people need to know, that it's not only about working out in the gym. It's also about like what to do, what not to do, because there are so much of information which is not true, and people have learned that and they start implementing, which will not help you to build the right kind of a muscle. At the
Correct.
same time, it's not just when you hit the gym and that's more than enough. Now you will get the body. No, the rest, the nutrition, the complete proper diet. At the same time, you should start learning more about these kind of things. As Vishnu has rightly suggested, that reading books, going through YouTube channels, some channels, and also some researches, and get to know about that. And especially how, okay, this is a wonderful thing. I am super excited to ask this. Like, how can one understand his own body, and accordingly how he can, like, help that, okay, this is the right type of a muscle, or this is the right kind of a body I have. Definitely, because you are coaching so many clients, not only in India but internationally as well. Everyone has a different body type, and accordingly do you like able to coach them, or everyone's body type is similar?
No, no, no. See, that's where the key is. Every individual body is different. Every individual body will respond differently. Your metabolism, your genetics. See, just taking an example to make it very clear, very simply. When supposedly we both have a flu, and we go to the doctor, and doctor assigns some medicine to both of us and tells us that, "Okay, come after 10 days and I'll see that how well you have recovered." Might be na, with that medicine it's possible that I recover in 2 days. My metabolism and genetics is very good. My recovery is very good, and you might take 10 days. We cannot do anything about it, right? Your body type might be different, your metabolism might be slow, your recovery might be slow. Same manner, some people respond differently. Some people are gifted with genetics and all. You remember in school, you might have seen, see, they also eat the normal food and have the same routine. We also eat the normal food, but they have broad shoulders and
Yes.
huge fingers and all, and we are lean and all. So see, they are not doing anything differently. They have got it from their parents or from grandparents and all. That's called genetics. We cannot do anything about it. But people who, like me, who do not have good genetics, we can always work on it. Will take a little more time, but there is always an option to work on your physique. And plus, see, if something is working on me, might not work on you. My maintenance calories, my BMR, like basal metabolic rate, which is if I simplify it, it's the amount of calories which I need at a rested state, might be different than yours. You are 6 feet tall, might be you need more calories than me, right? So do not just copy pasting some others diet would not help you at all. And in future also, see, for me, I look at progress sheets of my clients, and then I decide whether to increase the calories or decrease the calories. Even I cannot forecast that for future. So just see, many times people ping me, please share your diet, please share your diet. When I'm not sharing, it's not that I'm being arrogant or I do not want to share. Even if I share it, it's not going to help you.
Exactly, exactly. This is what people don't know. That's correct. And also, when you talk about genetics, okay, there are so many bodies which we see, okay, especially my brother, okay, when he do workout, and even if he do not hit gym for the next 3 or 4 months, he will have this similar kind of a shape of a chest and the biceps and everything. And when it comes to me, then I have to do here and there, like, I have to go work out. So, what exactly is that? Is that
No, see, it's because now some people, when they are sedentary, they accumulate more fat. That there are three types of types, right? So some people are very lean, like hard gainers like me. For me, na, even when I miss my diet and training and all, na, I don't get fat, but I start getting lean.
Okay.
Right, my arms size gets a little less than what it was in when I was hitting the gym. And I have this skinny fat. My tummy area would have a little bit of fat, but apart from that, other parts would look little smaller. Some people, when they sit, they get huge. Some people have good body type endomorphs who look athletic, like your brother. He might
Correct.
have athletic physique always. His genetics might support that. His body type would be inclined towards that. So, like I said, see, people will have different body types, but according to that, we need to understand. You know that when you are not going to the gym for long, then your body does not support that. So, stay active in some or the other way. Make sure that at least your diet is on point and you are active through hitting good number of steps or walking and everything, so that you do not gain more fat, right? So accordingly, you'll have to adjust your lifestyle and know your weaknesses, know your strength. Might be when you are working out and all, you might have a better physique than your brother, right? So
Correct.
we cannot say anything about it. So like everyone has their own weaknesses and strengths, so work on it and after identifying them.
Great, great, great. Thanks for sharing that, Vishnu. So much of knowledge. You're not going to get this kind of a knowledge from anywhere. And definitely you will get in YouTube, but you will not get it in such a detail what like Vishnu is sharing over here. Now, what would you say to the people? Okay, this is where the Live Fit movement has already been started. When it you says that pandemic is not only about the coronavirus and nothing, there is some other pandemic as well, like obesity. What would you like to highlight about obesity? How it is dangerous and like it is harming the lifestyle, and how one can get out of that particular thing?
See, with Corona, if you look at Corona, everybody got that flu. Whoever got that flu and whatever deaths we saw, it was not purely based on Corona. People were already infected with some or the other lifestyle disease, such as diabetes, cholesterol, or say some or the other heart issue. And majority of the deaths which happened, they already had some or the other lifestyle health issues. Their body
Hmm.
were already weak, and Corona just exposed it, right? So see, if supposedly you're staying active, and there are researchers, I'm not saying that a person who is working out or a person who is on a proper diet and he is maintaining a fit lifestyle will not get Corona. It's not, but the chances of recovery and survival is much higher than a person who is not fit, right? An obese person with a lot of heart issues, if he is infected with Corona, then there are high chances that the case would get severe. That the case. So see, Corona just showed us the reality that how inactive we are, how ignorant we are with our eating habits and with our hygiene, right? So if you stay fit, there are lesser chances that you will be facing adverse effects of Corona. So just stay fit. See, people are, even doctors and all are talking a lot about vaccine and all, but nobody is talking about start eating right, start maintaining a daily routine, or start maintaining basic hygiene and all. If we focus more on that, even if Corona comes, it will just be like another flu.
Yeah, that's correct. And also, what is this Live Fit movement all about, and how this got started, and what is like things which you are trying to achieve with this kind of a movement, so that the audience should get to know that and they can support you in this journey.
Yeah. So see, until last year, it's been 1 year now. I was associated with a brand as a partner. I was working with them as a fitness and nutrition coach. I worked with them for almost 4.5 years, and then I decided to move out and create my own brand called LYVFIT. And so the website and everything is up now. And see, it's a thing where in future, I'll be trying to build a team wherein more coaches who are willing to support natural bodybuilding and fitness modeling. And not only that, general health and fitness too, because 95% of the population is not going to get into bodybuilding, right? It's general
Correct.
people like corporates, busy corporates and all, who are struggling to get fit. So see, the idea is to make fitness simple and fun for them. They need to understand that they do not there is no need to miss out on normal food items which they love, such as normal rice or lentils or fruits and all, if they have to diet. So make them understand that and closely work with them to achieve good levels of fitness. Because see, corporate people also, they feel confident when they're fit in their presentations or when they are speaking with some others, or they should have the energy to work. They have a lot of work pressure too, right? Not just for
Right.
the looks. See, I always say that looks are a byproduct of having a fit lifestyle. So to promote and create awareness that having a good physique, working out or training is possible for everyone. Like we say, right, being successful in your career, it's not a competition. Everyone can be successful. Same way, everyone can be fit. It's not a competition that only
Hmm.
I can be fit or Ravi can be fit. There is not a competition between us. We both can be fit, right? So LYVFIT is like, you can say that I wanted to have a name and I loved the name. I A lot of names were going in my mind. So LYVFIT, I the name stuck and I designed. You yourself might have seen the logo and everything, right?
Yes.
So I created that, and in future the idea is to transform people naturally and to reduce all the lifestyle health diseases such as cholesterol, diabetes, and all, and also promote natural bodybuilding.
Great, great. And we support you in that definitely for live fit naturally. And what would you like to say how these people can get started? The people who has a lot of cholesterol and obesity and who is not that disciplined, how can they get started as a baby step? Definitely, it's not like within 1 week you will be able to do it
Yeah.
every. How they can think about it and they can start every in and out like step by step. How they can do it.
See, first of all, it's not important that at day one they get started with some strenuous workout or strict diet and all. Initially, start focusing on things which you're doing wrong. Like, check that whether you're drinking less water. Fix that first. Increase your water intake. Check whether you're sleeping right. You're just sleeping for 6 hours or 5 hours, or you're using a lot of phone or laptop before you sleep. Your sleep quality is good or not, because even
Mhm.
sleep plays a very important role. Make sure that you sleep for a good 7 to 8 hours. Make sure you drink at least 4 liters of water in a day. And if you are not willing to start a diet right away, make sure that your portion size is good. At least you can control the portion size, right? You can reduce the
Yes.
quantity. You feel that, no, I'm getting fat by eating all these food items. Check whether you are eating too much of fried stuff which are high on calorie, or you're eating a lot of food from outside. Prefer eating inside. Prepare your meals and have portion control. If you're not willing to get started with workout, at least you can get started with walking. So see,
Mm.
these 3 4 changes if you make now in a month, you will see good changes with these small changes also in yourself. So see, it's all about habit. Initially try to build habit, not that focus like on day one I'll work out, I'll diet, I'll do all the things. That doesn't happen. You'll quit in a week if you are trying to be too difficult on yourself.
Correct. Do not be, guys, do not be tough on yourself that from tomorrow I'm not going to eat which is not an healthy and not a healthy food. I'm going to stick. For some it will work, but for some you will easily give up. So start like what Vishnu has said, rightly said. Start saying whether the water intake is at the right proportion. Start doing that 1 week, and then once you got that as a habit, then start with something different, like what all you're eating. Try to avoid eating from outside, maybe that burger and pizza. Now there might be a question for so many people. They might be thinking, if I have to be build a muscular body, or maybe in the next coming 1 year or 2 year, that means I don't have to eat that biryani and pizzas. Is that like, or there is a cheat day as well, Vishnu?
No, no. See, what you can do is that first, initially, when your focus is on your transformation, be a little disciplined, because you're trying to shift your body from house A to house B, right? You're shifting homes. So at that time, be a little strict with your diet, training, and everything. And once you say achieve desirable results, after that, na, be on spot with your diet and training. And once in a while, if you enjoy a biryani or a Sunday or say an ice cream and all, it's not going to hamper. Only problem is when people go on a spree. Like, they eat on a particular day, they keep on eating for 4 5 days, and then it becomes a month, and then it becomes a few months, and then they feel things have gone out of hand. So there should be a balance. of everything, right? And the best part is, it's a little complex part. I'll not like to discuss much on it. Anything and everything can be fixed within your calories. In future, you'll have a calorie buffer, when fixing a small ice cream within your calorie intake would not be difficult, but you will have to earn that. Right. So there is no good food or bad food. When we say na, like burger is not a bad food, biryani is not bad food. Only thing is that it's high on calories. So when you're
Okay.
trying to lose fat, eating high calorie food might kick you out of calorie deficit. So
Hmm.
that's the only thing which I would like to convey. And don't think that fitness means sacrificing everything.
Yes, because many of them they don't get started just thinking into their mind that I have to sacrifice a lot. No, it's not like that. Great. And what would you say to a person, okay, who wants to build naturally, okay, a muscular body, and who is not having a coach, and one person who wants to build the same kind of a muscular body naturally with the help of coach? What is the major difference, like, of not having coach and having coach?
See, not having coach, if you are doing it in the right way, you have the right knowledge, then it's fine. But if you are doing things wrong, then it's not fine. You, like I said already, have good knowledge, do proper reading, and
Mhm.
understand your body type, understand that what diet will work for you, what calories would work for you, what workout will work for you, then it's absolutely fine. It's not mandatory that you need a coach. But
Correct.
if you do not have time to invest so much of time in having the right knowledge, then I would recommend that having a coach helps you not just with your workouts and training, it also helps you with accountability. You'll have this thing
Hmm.
in your mind that every week I have to send check-in reports, so he'll be giving his feedback. So the chances of deviating from your diet and training would be less. And plus, if you're facing any challenges, if you're not able to figure out that why you are not losing fat, why you're not losing muscles and all, you always have a person to go to ask your queries. You'll that ways you'll also learn quickly that your queries are sorted, because that is a person who is more experienced than you, and who personally himself is following diet and training on his own, and plus he has coached a lot of people, so he himself has a lot of experience, market experience, right? So he understands different body types, so he'll be able to give you a quick solution.
Hmm.
So so that's where, and I what I feel is that the major part is accountability, because be it anyone, either you are good with being accountable to yourself, well and good, but accountability, like having a partner, having a coach, helps you a lot to be on spot with your journey.
That's right. Because if from the audience, if you're someone who think that you're not, you are finding some accountability, or you do not have enough discipline for doing the workout, the diet, sleep, and each and everything, it's time for you to like find a coach like Vishnu. And also, there is a upcoming book. And would you like to talk about that upcoming book, when that is going to available in Amazon, and what that book is all about, and especially people in India, how that is going to help that particular book?
Yeah, see, the book is in the final stages. Today, today itself, I have to give a heads up so that it can go into printing. The final draft, just a few pages I have to review, because it's not like an online thing where it's uploaded and you can edit it. You know that
Correct.
hard copy, if it goes out with mistakes, it's gone. Like if I print 200 copies, it's gone. So I have to be super short. Today be giving a heads up. So after that, in a week, or maybe 7 to 10 working days, it will be there on Amazon. The book's name is, like you've written, The Unfit Indian. It's debatable. If you have the picture, you can show that to people. Like say it's fit Indian or unfit Indian. It's up to you what you can call, because the un in the fit Indian is cut. So it's the main idea of writing this book is not to give any diet or workout plan. Obviously there is a sample diet and workout plan in there, but the main idea is that what is that mindset issues people are facing, and why people are not able to transform in spite of having all the information, in spite of having all the coaches, why people fail to transform, what are the challenges, what I have personally seen in my clients or in my personal journey, what are the things which I've faced. how should be your mindset, or what practical expectations you should have when you get started with your journey. A lot of times people fail because they think that in 10 weeks they'll be able to achieve physique like Hrithik Roshan, but they fail
Correct.
to understand that it's some Instagram ad which is fooling you, right? It's not possible in 8 weeks or 12 weeks. If you are a beginner, you will achieve a very good physique. So topics like that and a lot of myths I have covered in that book, so I'm sure that you will enjoy the book, and I'm sure that it will be helpful for you.
That's great. And do you have the that book copy with you?
Book copy I had, give me a moment if
Sure,
possible.
sure, sure. Yes.
1 second.
So, guys, this is what why you need coach in your life. Okay, it's not because these are the people who has already invested so many things in themselves. Yes, this is the cover.
Yeah, this
This
is the
cover
cover.
itself gives you a kind of a vibrant feeling that yes, natural feeling.
Yeah, so this is a cover. This one copy I designed. I just wanted to check that how it looks in on your hand, but this is not the final draft. So this is I. That's why I'm waiting that today. Once I give the heads up, so in maybe 7-10 days, you all will have the access on Amazon to order it.
Eagerly waiting for that, and it's especially for the people who are unfit Indian. There we need to like take that un to out of that particular thing and make it a fit Indian.
Yeah,
Yes,
the un is cut. So you can say the idea is to take the un out of every Indian right now. So
that's correct. So to become a fit Indian from now.
yeah,
That's great. Now we have come to the end of our talk. Okay. Now there are some questions which I want to ask with you. Okay.
yeah.
Now, who is your role model? Maybe it can be in your life who you actually model and who you love and who inspires you. That might be in your life, or maybe that is in the fitness industry as well. So, who is your role model?
To be very honest, I used to have a few role models, but when I discovered that, see, they were famous, right?
Correct.
Being famous does not mean that they are right. So they are. Then I explored that in fitness only, there are a lot of, say, maybe few actors, or even they are actors turned into entrepreneurs. I understood that they are not natural bodybuilders and all, but still, I respect them for the work ethic. Like they are very good with their work, their presence on social media. But I would say that as of now, I do not have any. I believe to set an example on my own. That's why I'm working on my brand and
Wow.
everything. When I discovered that there are very less authentic people out there. See, I would still say many people not might not be in line with me. Being famous does not mean that you're authentic.
Correct.
Because it's very easy to fool people.
Great, great. And what is your favorite food? Like which when you see that this is something you feel just awesome, and that is your favorite. That might be from childhood or maybe now, like that would be your favorite food. What is that?
See, my most favorite food is Indian food. I love like kulcha naan and a butter chicken, or maybe a very good gravy, chicken gravy, and I simply love it. Like I can have it on a daily basis. Uh,
Great, great. And the third question is, what is the one advice you would like to give for a people that was the mistake which you have done, and or maybe that is something which you have learned from your experience, so that that mistake people need to be avoid when they are starting in the fitness or maybe like what would that advice would be?
Yeah, see, initially, a few mistakes which I made is that uh, I did a lot of wrong things. Like I was training hard, but I was not giving my body rest and not focusing on nutrition. So don't do that, because you will waste a lot of precious years while training. Because I now understand that while I was young, if I would have trained and dieted in a proper manner, but it was not my mistake. With now, the situation is different. Now you have all the knowledge, you have access to the coaches and everything. Even if you're very serious, then I would say that rather than investing money in some gadgets or some things which will not be productive, invest in, not just me, there are a lot of good coaches out there. Invest in them, learn from them. do that. And number two is that if you are very serious, do not initially I did not focus on my sleep, my water levels, and all. Don't do that, because sleep is equally important. I used to think that I'm training good, I'm eating good, then in at nights watching Netflix or movies and all. I thought that I've done a lot of hard work in the day. Let me enjoy at night, right? I deserve it for 2 hours and all. Let me sleep at after 12 or 1. Don't do that. Sleep is equally important. Discipline, stay disciplined, or else now you'll always be disheartened that you're working so hard and you're not getting to your goals.
Great, great. And how would one can connect with you from the audience that, okay, this is something like I want to do. I want to get started and build that muscular body. Not only muscular body, a body, kind of a fit, and I want to do it naturally. What kind of a programs do you offer for these kind of a people?
To check out my programs, the easiest way would be to go to livefit.in. The website is very simple, www.livefit.in. Or else, what you can do is that you can ping me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is VishnuMohan06. You can ping me, and from there, once you share your email, I can take you forward. Like I have 12-week, 24-week program, couple programs, and a year program. So the programs are clearly listed on my website with all the pricing and everything. So you can check out there, or you can drop me a DM on my Instagram. I'm pretty much active on Instagram, or Facebook is also fine.
Great, great, great. So people who wants to live fit naturally and want to build that particular muscular body, okay, please do connect Vishnu. He's very active in social media. Vishnu Mohan 06 is Instagram. You can DM him, and also like you can go and enroll for his program. If you can see that you will get a lot of coaches in the market, but you will get very few who is actually leading with example, like one of them who is Vishnu. And Vishnu is not only he is a certified, and he invested a lot of money in his knowledge, and also he has a clients all over the world. Okay, so that is what makes him unique. And I just enjoyed this conversation today, and I was able to like, even I got to learn many things, I would say, Vishnu.
Cheers, cheers. I truly enjoyed the session. In fact, we spoke for more than an hour, but it was really fun. So look forward to have a session soon with you again.
Thank you, thank you. So that was all about today's on the Ravikumar Nadar talk show. Okay, and this was something like wherein this, please be a part of a live fit movement. Okay, where you will be able to build a muscular body, or maybe build a body which is naturally. Okay, so till that time, take care, enjoy your day. Okay, we will come up with some other amazing stories, amazing people with amazing informations. Thank you. Bye.